Welcome to News Alberta. This is Special Ed. Today we're looking at a cop that blames PTSD for lying under oath multiple times.
10 p.m.
New tonight, a California Highway Patrol officer is charged with lying under oath about several traffic stops. Prosecutors say the evidence here is overwhelming.
But this case will likely never go to trial. KCRA3 investigates Lizzie Mitri shows us why.
We are here as part of a criminal interview with Officer Michelle Reinert.
A veteran officer accused of betraying the badge.
I couldn't believe it. It's like, what? She's lying. Totally lying.
From enforcing the law on California's roads and highways to facing charges of breaking it.
Do you have any questions for us?
I have no idea what's going on, so I don't even know what I'm supposed to ask.
Okay.
I've never been in this situation, so I have no idea what I'm doing here.
It's been nearly 3 years, but Scott Bull remembers it clearly.
I was driving south on I-5 in Yolo County Saturday morning, Memorial Weekend. And I know CHP's out in force during holiday weekends.
So he wasn't surprised to see an officer parked ahead under an overpass. What did surprise him? That officer pulling him over.
She said she clocked me doing 86 miles an hour. I told her I wasn't speeding.
Bull says for the first time in his life, he got a traffic ticket.
For no reason whatsoever, she singled me out.
It meant a $274 fine and a point on his driving record that would cause his car insurance to go up.
And it hurts when you're on Social Security, and that's your sole income.
So he went to court on Zoom to fight it.
People versus Scott Nicholas Bull.
That's when he learned under oath.
I do.
Officer Michelle Reinert's description of that day was very different.
As I was traveling southbound, I observed a vehicle ahead of my location when I was traveling about 80 miles per hour. The vehicle was directly in front of my patrol vehicle in the number 2 lane.
The 22-year veteran said she was driving, not parked, and that she matched Bull's speed, pacing him for a quarter of a mile.
That's a lie. It's a total lie. And my blood pressure must have been through the roof when she started saying that.
And of course, we all know that the judge will believe the cop every time.
I just couldn't believe it. I was shocked.
Bull asked for evidence like dash camera video.
I don't have a video today, and it is unknown if the camera was working at that time.
Ultimately, the court took the officer at her word, finding Bull guilty. Despite hitting roadblocks at every turn, Bull tried once more, this time with the CHP.
I wanted to file a complaint, let them know that this officer should not be wearing a uniform, doesn't deserve to be in the CHP.
Bull had no idea what he had just set in motion.
I wanted to take this case because this is the kind of officer that we need to go after aggressively.
A CHP investigation found Bull was right, and he wasn't the only driver impacted. Out of all Reinert's citations in 2023, CHP found inconsistencies with more than 50. In the most egregious cases, they recommended the Yolo County District Attorney's Office bring criminal charges. That's how the case landed on Fritz Vanderhoek's desk.
I'm a supervising deputy district attorney.
He's also a former police officer.
It's a hard job. It's super underappreciated. And when I see something like this, it just makes my blood boil. These are the people that are destroying the reputation for all of law enforcement.
And a lot of law enforcement officers are making their badge look bad. Not just her. And it's not just a couple. We all see the videos. We all hear the stories.
Reinert was charged with 6 counts of perjury tied to 3 speeding tickets, including Bull's.
So basically, Officer Reinert was writing traffic tickets for offenses that weren't committed, and then writing notes and providing testimony on that about things that didn't happen.
Do vehicles have camera on the vehicle?
Remember when Bull asked about dash camera video? Turns out Reinert's camera was working.
This was like night and day.
Just as Bull described, dash camera video shows Reinert parked. When she does get on the highway, she's behind Bull for no more than 5 seconds before pulling him over.
Right, there's a huge difference between pacing somebody for a quarter mile and pulling behind them and immediately stopping them.
Reinert's inconsistencies in this case also had consequences for her others.
So we had to dismiss a bunch of DUI cases because we no longer had a witness that could competently testify about the case, including at least one where there was a DUI with injuries.
Despite the impacts and the evidence, Reinert's case also came to a screeching halt.
So this didn't go to trial, right? What happened?
So the defense filed a motion for mental health diversion on the basis of a PTSD diagnosis.
Reinert and her attorney didn't respond to our interview requests. But in court, they argued Reinert was suffering from severe post-traumatic stress disorder. They say she didn't purposely lie, that instead, on 3 tickets, she made mistakes. In December, a judge granted her request for mental health diversion.
Of course, he says the 4 magic letters, PTSD. Cops use that word in their defense many times, and of course, the judge, as usual, believes it. Some cops do suffer from PTSD, and cops like this make them look so bad because they lie about it just to get out of trouble.
Which means instead of the maximum prison time Reinert faced of roughly 24 years, she only has to do therapy for 2, and then case dismissed.
Do you feel like she's getting off easy?
Oh, definitely she's getting off easy. Yeah.
Does it feel like justice?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Bull says it was still worth staying the course.
Well, if you believe you're innocent, fight for yourself.
Based on CHP's findings from his complaint, the court reimbursed Bull, reversing its decision on his speeding ticket and restoring his spotless driving record. In Yolo County, Lizzie Mitri, KCRA 3 investigates.
Well, Reinert retired from the CHP in February of 2024. A dishonest officer could lose their state law enforcement certification. Her case was under review when we first checked last month, and we're told last week she voluntarily surrendered that certification.
Well, she didn't deserve to be a cop to start with. She's lying under oath that many times. Why is it under review? She should have been fired, and that should have been taken off right away. What do you think of this? Let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hey guys, this is Special Ed. Check out my new book, Abolishing Qualified Immunity. So qualified immunity is one of the most powerful and least understood legal doctrine in modern American law. Created by the courts to expand over decades, it often shields government officials from being held accountable when constitutional rights are violated. Now, this book is available on Amazon and Kindle right away, and will be available on Kobo, Smashmouth, Apple Books, etc. coming in the near future here. Please support my channel by buying this book.